Okay,
Okay.
so we are started. Good afternoon. Hi, everyone. I am Coach Tanise, coach for the underdog. I am a business coach, and I am here with Yokima. She is an entrepreneur in the food and beverage industry, and she has just completed my 30-day Sift the Week business bootcamp. So we are here today to just discuss her experience within the bootcamp and how it's helped her. Thank you for joining on this call today.
Thank
Please
you so
introduce
much for
yourself to
having
everyone.
me.
Oh, no problem. It's my pleasure. Introduce yourself to everyone so they know who you are and what you do.
Yes, I am Yokima, and as you stated, I'm an entrepreneur in the food and beverage industry. We've been in business now, going on our seventh year, and we had come to a crossroads in our business, had some decisions that we needed to make, and wanted to make sure that we could prioritize to accomplish everything that we needed to by the timeline we had already defined for ourselves. And so that brought me to you, Coach Denise.
Awesome. Awesome. It was a real pleasure getting to know you and
Oh,
your business. It was a pleasure going through the steps with you. You are an amazing woman doing a lot. So,
uh,
experience. So can you tell me what was the biggest issue that you were experiencing trying to reach your goals before you joined my program?
so there were a couple. First, we had just come off of a not so great experience in a previous coaching program, where I didn't feel as though we were getting the attention we needed to make sure that we moved our process forward. And then there were specific things that I wanted to achieve, which, we talked a little bit about structuring the business so that we could put it together in advance of our exit of the entire industry. And so I just wanted to make sure that I had someone who was able to help me see that. And we wanted to, before we in advance of being able to exit the industry, I wanted to also be able to help others by coaching them to get the most out of their experience in food and beverage.
Awesome, awesome. So you mentioned that you were in another previous program that you didn't feel that you were getting certain things that you needed from the program. What was the difference between mine and the other program that you experienced?
Oh my goodness. I was thinking about that earlier today. So I will just say, if there's someone out there who's looking for a coach, someone who's knowledgeable, someone who is supportive, someone who listens, um, I I would recommend this program. I would recommend Coach Denise for sure. I just wasn't getting that previously. I wasn't getting direct answers to the questions that I had. And I think coaching is not about telling me what to do, but at least giving me a framework so that I can make wise decisions about what I want to do. And you were able to provide those answers, and provide that framework so that I'm able to take my next steps.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, sometimes you find your in business coaching. Sometimes you find yourself consulting, so you're giving information, and sometimes you're just coaching, walking you through something that you probably already know for yourself, but you haven't discovered it yet. So part of being a coach is like kind of knowing when to apply what, when to coach, when to consult, when to listen. So I'm happy that you felt that my method resonated with you and you were able to get something out of that.
Did.
That's great.
And you answered questions that I didn't know I had. So, there were things that we were working on, but while we were working on them, you would say, and by the way, you're going to come to a point where XYZ, so start thinking about XYZ. So I thought, okay, all right, this is this is valuable. Thank you.
Yes. Good, good, good. So what types of hesitations did you have before you decided to join the Sift the Week program? What
Well,
made like what made you change your mind to a yes?
um I have to be honest, I had a prompting from the Holy Spirit to go with you. So, while I was looking at different coaches across the board, who am I going to trust my money and my time with next?
Mhm.
It was just a feeling that I had, because I fumbled the ball and I missed the first appointment we had set. So I ended up begging you, like, hey, I really, like, I know I'm supposed to work with you. I know I am. So I don't know if you remember that part, but so for me, it was really about the obedience and moving forward and not questioning, oh, why would it be that? Why her? So there was absolutely no questions when I heard that. I just knew. I knew I
Mhm.
had to pursue.
Awesome. Awesome. We are spiritual women. That's one thing that I
No,
have to point
I
out.
know.
We
I
are
know, and
spiritual women.
I don't know if everybody who comes into your program is necessarily faith-based or necessarily spiritual, but I know that my draw to you, my spirit recognizes your spirit, and it was just a really fruitful opportunity to be able to spend this time with you, understanding not just, I mean, we got the business stuff done and I'm kicking butt in that area, but it was just so much more. It was so much fuller. It was an experience.
So, speaking of kicking butts, how would you say my program helped you to get to the next level?
Oh my goodness. Um, yes. It's going to give me the gift of speed. It's going to give me the gift of speed. So I didn't have to fumble around trying to figure out what my next steps were going to be, where to go to locate those next steps. It was just like pow, pow, pow. You were just so on it. And honestly, I'm typically the one who's used to leading
Mhm,
people, but
mhm.
you were so far ahead of me that I felt I felt like I might be holding you back. So,
No,
yeah.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. You don't give yourself enough credit. You understood a lot, and what I really love about you is that you actually executed, right away. The things that we talked about, you were sending paragraphs of information throughout the week to do your assignments, and so I could tell that you were really capturing and understanding what direction you wanted to go in for your next level, and you were actually implementing that.
That's what I love about your intake form. It really clarified your expectations and made me clarify my expectations. Am I in or am I out? And
Mhm.
so when I say I'm in, then I've made a decision to follow through. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to backtrack on that. So
I appreciate that. I'm sure that you can imagine that there are some times where, people are not able to fully commit or fully be in, even after they've signed up. So it was just really refreshing to see that we were like a tag team working together, but this is your baby, your vision, and I'm more so here for support, here to support you and make sure that you get, to the next level. So,
I
um,
really appreciate it. And this time was very well spent, very well spent.
awesome. I love that. So what results have you reached so far that excites you the most?
Um, Certifications in process, able to define who my sole client is going to be, able to really refine the program in terms of pricing and structure. Like there were just so many things. And and people don't like that's a lot of work in 30 days. That's a lot of work in 30 days.
Yes.
But like I said, we were on it. Like we made goals. We set goals, and then we just made sure that we were checking them off the list.
Yeah. Yeah. How did you feel internally when you realized you were stepping into your next level for yourself and for your business?
Um, Transformed.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm transformed. I feel like I'm feeling like you're trying to make it to the mark. Feel like you're trying to make it to the mark. I'm trying to be an entrepreneur. No, today I'm an entrepreneur. Like
That's good.
I feel like I've stepped into it. Like it kind of shifted the marker. I've
Yeah.
made it.
Oh, wow. Wow. And that feeling is nothing like it. It's
It's
nothing
nothing
like
like it. I mean, I feel like I have become what I said I wanted to do.
it.
I
Mhm.
have become it.
Yep. And that's what I was just about. My next question was going to be, what has become possible for you since joining my program?
All things, and not just saying that I'm going to, but saying I will or I have done. You
Hmm.
know, um, I'm excited about the next level. I'm excited about showing up as myself. You told me from the beginning it was already in me, and
Hmm.
that that I was on my way, but I've always thought, I don't really know what that means or what she sees, but today I really feel like I'm on my way.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That makes me that I feel amazing hearing. No, I
I
really
know.
do.
I couldn't have accomplished, half of the things without your structured and dedicated approach. It just allowed me to stay focused and motivated through the entire process. So
Good,
thank you.
good, good. Who do you think I'm a good fit to work with?
Wow. So I believe I was hungry, like I wanted the information, but with your demeanor and your patience, I see you working both ends of the spectrum. I think that you could encourage people who are fresh and new and not yet sure of what they want to do, all the way through to people who just want to get it. They're on it and just need someone to say, yep, one step here, three steps here. I got you. How fast do you want to run? So
Mhm.
I really just see you working with people across the gamut.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. And my last question is, what might someone be missing out on if they keep pushing off their decisions until later or one day?
I think they would be missing out on the opportunity to achieve greatness sooner. And that's, if anybody has fear of missing out, um, that would scare me. The opportunity not to work with you would be my fear of missing out, because I wouldn't even know what I'd given up by saying no or maybe or not yet.
Hmm.
So I gained speed, but I also gained the opportunity to say I did that,
Yes.
and it's helped tremendously.
Well, you absolutely did that. And they may not know what's to come, but I do. And I'm so excited for you and for your family, you and your husband. You guys are a wonderful and amazing couple. So I appreciate you. I would love for you to share with everyone, like if they're looking to get into the food and beverage industry, or if they want to get more information or reach out to you for your services, can you share where they can contact you at?
Yes, absolutely. You can reach out to me at Yokima, Yokima, at TACOSOLE.net, or you can check us out on the web at www.tacosole.net.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Yokima. I appreciate it so much. This has been
My
another client
pleasure. My
review.
pleasure.
This has been another review for the Sift the Week Business Bootcamp. Guys, if you are in need of business coaching of any type, from startups to scaling your business, please send me an email, Tenise at coachtenise.com, or you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook. My handles are at Coach Tenise, and website is coachtenise.com. All right, so that is it. Thank you so much, Yokima.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Okay, appreciate you too. 1 second.